Hey, what's going on? It's Rick here. And when you create videos, a lot of times people overlook the audio aspect to it. And that is a big part of the overall experience, to have good, clean audio. Now, in today's Final Cut video, I'm going to talk about some really simple and very basic things that you can do to adjust your audio levels on a clip that you have imported into Final Cut. Now remember, real quickly here, I've got a whole playlist on the Metagamers YouTube channel for Final Cut how-tos and tips and tricks and stuff like that. So be sure to check out the playlist. You'll find videos there, and more videos are going to be added. So we've got our event. I've got it right here. Remember, events are going to be that purple box with the star on the inside, called Audio Examples. And here's my project, Audio Examples. Now, I've already imported 3 clips here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight these clips, and I'm going to simply, what I did here to highlight all of them is I just held down the Shift key, and with it held down, I highlighted all 3, and now I'm going to click, hold, and drag it down to the timeline here. And that's it. They are all in the timeline now. So here's what I want you to pay attention to. Not so much the video, because the video that I filmed on this one, it's not spectacular. It's more about the audio on this one. Take a look at the waveform that you can see in each one of these. So notice there is a line here. That signals the 0 decibel line. And ideally what you want is your audio to come pretty darn close to that line without going over. And so in the first example that you see right here, just by sight alone, that looks like that's going to be a pretty clean audio. Let's go ahead and have a brief listen to it. I'm going to highlight the area that I want with the little scrub line here, and then I'm just going to hit the space bar to play it. Hey, it's Rick here with another Final Cut video. So you could hear that one. It's pretty decent, and we're not going to get into all of the audio enhancements that you can do here. This is more just real basic, real high level. So that one's pretty good. But let's go ahead and take a look at this second one, and notice here is our 0 decibel line, and it's really quite low. So I have a feeling we're going to need to adjust this just a little bit to get the audio to come up. And here's what this one sounds like. Hey, it's Rick here with another Final Cut video. So you can hear how low that sounds. So here's what you can do. And again, there's a lot of other audio tweaks we can get into, but this is super basic. Just highlight over the 0 decibel line, click. You can see it turns yellow, and start to raise it. And you can see we can raise it up to 12 decibels. And now let's have a listen. Hey, it's Rick here with another Final Cut video. So that's pretty acceptable. I mean, it's better than what it was before. Another way that you can adjust the volume is if you highlight this clip and then you come over here to the right-hand side of the screen, make sure you're on the audio tab, and where it says volume right here under volume and pan, you'll see it's at 12 now, but I can set it back to what it was at 0 and hit enter, and you'll notice that it goes back to the way it was. Now this one was set too high, and you can see we don't want this. It's yellow. You might even see some red here. It's going to sound too loud. In some cases, it might even sound blown out and where audio clips. So let's have a listen. Hey, it's Rick here with another Final Cut video. Not really good. Now the problem with this one, and we'll have to get into this in a future video, is you can adjust it, but it gets a little tough, because depending upon how bad that is clipping or blown out, you might have to do a little bit more work than just simply raising or lowering this decibel line. So you see I went -9, and we'll probably have to play around with it a bit, but let's have a listen. Hey, it's Rick here with another Final Cut video. It's a little bit better. Still some work to do. But you can see how that can actually help, especially in comparison to where it was before. Now, one other thing before we close out this video today, this was a very simple way, a very basic way of adjusting audio levels. You can also have it analyzed by Final Cut. So let me go ahead and set this back to 0. So with this clip selected, I'm going to set this to 0. And what you'll do is highlight the clip that you want to be analyzed, as you see here, identified with the yellow. Come back up here to where it says audio. And then under audio enhancements, audio analysis, it says not analyzed. If I go ahead and click right here, you're going to see that it analyzes the audio, and it's got some background noise that I can potentially remove. It's telling me that the loudness seems to be okay, but I don't necessarily agree with that because, again, you don't want to see yellow or red there on the waveform. But what you can do is you can click on this and you can see what it does automatically to reduce noise. Sometimes this is going to work. Sometimes it's going to do some pretty strange stuff. And let's go ahead and have a listen and see what it sounds like.
Hey, it's Rick here with another Final Cut video.
So there's a minor difference there. Again, for audio kind of stuff, I would definitely recommend that you put on headphones and really work with your audio with a good set of headphones on to hear everything, because computer speakers alone are not going to do it. So just a quick video on what you should be looking for at a super basic level when it comes to audio, how you can adjust the levels at a basic level. We'll get into more audio talk in a future video, talk about how you can add some effects, voice boosts, and some other cool things as well, and even some fun stuff. But hopefully this helped you guys out. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, as always, please feel free to leave them down below. You can hit me up on Twitter at metagamers. If you liked the video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber, stay on top of when these videos go live by hitting that subscribe button. And I will catch you guys next time. Take care.